The Voice Season 27 continued the third stage of the competition on Monday with the second installment of Knockouts performances. In this round, each coach will set 4 head-to-head matchups from their team and will be forced to choose only 4 winners. While they won't be able to save any of the losers from their own team, each coach will have a steal to bring a loser from another team with them to the playoffs. By the end of the round 16 performances, 20 artists will remain in the competition. One hallmark of this round is that the artists get to choose their own song to perform rather than have it selected by their coach, as was done in the battles. Another is that without guest mentors assisting during rehearsals, it's the first time that John Legend, Kelsey Ballerini, Michael Bublé, and Adam Levine get to work one-on-one with the artists on their team. The stage lights begin to flash, illuminating the sleek, circular platform that serves as the stage for The Voice Season 27 with golden rays. It is the 7th of April in the year 2025, and Episode 10 is the one that burns the airwaves with the second night of the knockout rounds. This is a crucible where dreams compete against each other, vocals battle, and coaches Michael Bublé, Adam Levine, Kelsey Ballerini, and John Legend wield their authority like musical monarchs. Each artist will take the stage tonight to give a solo performance of their own choice in the hopes of securing a coveted berth in the playoffs. The stakes are greater than a falsetto in a power ballad, and tonight is the night that they will be performed. But John Legend is the one who steals the show by slamming his steal button to save a nearly eliminated artist that he considers to be a supernova of star power. This leaves the other coaches, as well as the audience, in a state of wonder. Divine and Kaya Hamilton, 2 soul pop dynasties, are pitted against each other in the first segment of the program, which is titled Team Bublé. The reigning champion, who just won Season 26 with Sofronio Vasquez, is involved in this competition. The showman Divine, who hails from Gardena, California, is 33 years old and exudes the confidence of a rock star as he makes his way onto the stage. His origins in top 40 bands are pulsating through his veins. It is a clever hint to coach Adam Levine, who is smiling from his red chair, that he has selected Harder to Breathe by Maroon 5, among other songs. The crowd bursts in applause as Divine swings into a high note that has the potential to shatter glass. His feet shuffle like James Brown, his voice rips through the melody with a gritty edge, and his performance is a whirlwind. Michael Bublé, who is known for his skill as a crooner, leans forward and his eyes sparkle. He mutters to himself, "This guy is a live wire," as he walks away. Then there is Kaya Hamilton, a beautiful songbird hailing from Atlanta who is 26 years old and possesses a voice that seems to trickle honey over jagged edges. Alessia Caras here is her choice, and it is a quiet storm of meditation. Her teenage difficulties with belonging are weaved into every phrase of the song. She maintains her stillness and allows her voice to do the dance. It is smooth and under control, and then it soars to a crescendo that fills the room with silence. A glance is exchanged between the coaches. A nod of approval is given by John Legend, the guru of the EGOT. Following her performance, he remarked, "This is a vocal competition," and Kaya sang her butt off. Adam, who is still smiling at the tribute that Divine gave him, acknowledges, "He transformed my song, but Kaya's vocal was pure fire. Kaya made me adore her even more, but Divine," exclaims Kelsey Ballerini, a rookie with a poet's heart. "Divine, the way to do it is like that." Sighing, Bublé acknowledges that he is torn between his coolest performance metric. "I realized that I had made a mistake by pairing these two," he acknowledges, his Canadian charm helping to ease the shock. On the other hand, Kaya delivered the most impressive vocal performance tonight. Although Divine's shoulders are sagging, his smile remains wide because he is aware that he has left everything on the stage. He leads with a bow, and the audience continues to sing his name as he leaves. There is no theft. Following that, Team Legend will be front and center. The R&B prodigy Bryson Battle, who is 21 years old and hails from North Carolina, is paired with Tatum Scott, who is a country soul hybrid and has a voice that sounds like blended whiskey. The song, Made for Me by Bryson, which was written by Mimi Long, is a stunning example of range, with the singer's musical theater flair soaring across the notes. In response, Tatum performs Casey Musgrave's Slow Burn, which features an earthy tone that paints a picture of a sadness that can be felt in your bones. Kelsey, who is also a country queen, beams widely. Tatum is a tenacious individual, but Bryson is truly one of a kind. As Bubbly is fully enthralled, he declares, "I am completely taken by both." Tatum leaves the stage with grace, her cowboy boots clicking off stage. John, ever the thinker, chooses Bryson for his vocal acrobatics, but there is no steal for Tatum. The third act of the evening is dedicated to Team Living, and it is in this act that Adam plays Britton Moore versus Ari Camille. Faith Evans' Love Like This is the song that Ari, a young woman in her 20s who has a contemporary R&B edge, chooses to perform. Her voice is silky as it weaves through the rhythm. As she thinks about it, Adam's motivational speech is playing over and over in her head. Miss a note, and no lions will eat you. The song Freed by Zac Brown Band is the one that Britton, a former Little League star turned crooner, chooses to listen to. His pitch-perfect tenor slashing through the air with young beauty is a winning combination. This performance is a study in contrasts, with Britton's immaculate control standing in stark contrast to Ari's electrifying enthusiasm. Following the performance, Kelsey compliments Britton on her crisp and perfect delivery, as well as Ari's contagious mood. The voice of Britton is described by Bubbly as a youthful wonder. John leans in and exclaims that Ari's attempt is the greatest she has ever done. After considering the moments that stood out, Adam decides that Britton is the winner because of his amazing control and his ability to sing for the fences of the competition. On the other hand, John's hand presses the steal button just as Ari is about to leave the building. At the same time as his voice is solid and his eyes are ablaze with conviction, he exclaims, "She exudes star power." The crowd roars as Ari, who is in a state of shock, returns to Team Legend, her aspirations being revived in the blink of an eye. The evening comes to a close with Alana Linus competing against Paige McKenzie, who is a member of Team Ballerini. Alana, who is 21 years old and hails from Toledo, Ohio, performs Lady Gaga's I'll Never Love Again, transforming her heartache into a triumph via her composure and force. Paige's performance is not displayed, which is an unusual occurrence, but Kelsey's decision is unmistakable. Alana is promoted. The tone of Kelsey's voice is warm and proud when she continues, "She is a force." Paige did not steal anything, but the night is for those who emerged victorious. At the end of the episode, the coaches have some time to reflect. Bubbly, who is still ecstatic over Kaya's victory, works to adjust his bow tie. "These children will blow your mind," he says, smiling. Adam is pleased to be back in his groove after a break of 6 years. "My squad is in complete control. We are going to prevail." As she holds her coffee mug, Kelsey, the rookie with a steely edge, clenches her fist. "Team Kelsey is just getting begun," the speaker said, with his steal button flashing like a badge of honor. John, the hero of the night, relaxes and takes its place. He says, "I've got threats on Team Legend," with a smirk that is slowly making its way across his face. There is a rich tapestry of sound and soul in the knockout rounds of Episode 10. These rounds include Divine's thrilling exit, Kaya's vocal victory, Bryson's theatrical triumph, Ari's star-powered redemption, and Alana's silent storm. It is a reminder that in this game, a single instant may rewrite a destiny, and John Legend's steal is the crescendo that brings it all together. All of the teams who will be competing in the playoffs have been confirmed. Kaya for Bubbly, Britton for Leving, Alana for Ballerini, and Bryson and Ari for Legend. As The Voice Season 27 draws closer to its conclusion, the stage begins to dim, yet the echoes continue to linger, indicating that there will be more magic. Not only was this evening a competition, but it was also a symphony of second chances and a dance of hopes that took place under the illuminated limelight. In addition, when Carson Daly's voice begins to go away, one thing becomes very clear. John Legend saw a star, and he was not going to let it fall.